Well, if you want to tell me what your Instagram is, that so that I can hear it, because otherwise I will forget.
I'll be back.
It's what? Okay.
That's the worst thing.
Okay, cool. Because, I mean, you know, we get so many people looking at these videos. I mean, it's like, you know, probably be getting a phone call from the Tonight Show later. Trevor Noah is going to want to interview you after this.
Because he likes to...
Hey.
I'm usually with them. Really? Yeah. Wow, maybe I will see him. Yeah, this will be the first time that they're coming up here. Yeah.
Wow, are these yours? No?
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Okay. Okay. They are. Who are they? Oh, they're yours. Some of them are yours?
Yeah, the paintings are Texan and the ones
Okay.
in
Oh,
the...
did you want to be in the Artwalk video?
Sure.
Okay. What is your name?
Mary Everett.
Okay. Okay. And Mary Everett, you said? Oh. Are you related to Polly?
Yeah, Polly's my cousin.
Oh, cool, cool. Okay, great, great. Okay, yeah, because Polly's, you know, he's the Flint Underground. That's what this channel is on Flint Underground channel. Yeah. So anyway, what's your art look like?
I have this piece right here.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
oil pastel and it's a pencil as well. It's a mixed media piece.
Okay. And is this the one you brought today?
No, I have some little ones that I just did up this today as well. For the Friday the 13th, the full moon.
Oh yeah. So for tonight, those will sell tonight, right? It's too bad this isn't a live stream. Sorry. Anyway, oh, did you want to show me anything else?
These ones are texts that he did, and they were paintings that he did.
Oh, my paintings?
Oh yeah, I was wondering who this artist was. Did you want to be in the Artwalk video?
You want me to have credit for your art?
Well, I know what you guys probably have, like a card or something. Do you have a card or something?
No, I don't have a card out.
Yeah, I was gonna say then people would. I mean, like if somebody saw this and thought, I gotta have this guy's art. Where would they go?
Oh, you can find me at Big Guns Tattoos or out here at the Artwalk.
Oh, okay, cool, cool. Yeah, and
I
you're
have a page on Facebook for Mary Everett, Starving Artist.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, great. I'm sure it'll happen. Yeah, I'm sure it will happen. Yeah. Hello. Oh, so anyway, but we really just here. Is anything else you want to say, or is that what I do? Okay. Do it again. Oh, okay, cool. No, I dare you to give the next person that walks up a wet willy with that finger.
Right now. Come here. My ears are clean. I just waxed them. Hold on. I just stepped up the shower. All right, take it. Where have your hands been? I want to know. I demand to know. Answer. My nose, my ear. I was like, it's my ass, man. Money, compensation for that.
Okay, I'm going to turn this off now, okay? Let me zoom in on that so I know who I'm talking to here and I don't have to remember anything because I'm really bad about it. Oh, yeah. So you are the artist.
Yes.
Great. See, what do you have? Oh, watercolors? Is this just...
Watercolors and oil.
Uh-huh. Okay. And then, here, I'll just kind of look around on your art. And then, so if anybody is interested, they can contact you. Oh, those are oil? Okay. Do you work from photographs?
Some I just make up.
Oh, really? Okay.
Now I think I made up.
Okay, well, that's good.
Mingo I made up.
That's cool. Okay. Well, anyway, you can find this video on the Flint Underground YouTube channel. There's a Flint Underground channel Facebook too that has like a listings of all the movies if you don't know how to get into the YouTube channel. Anyway, so and this will be there. So thanks. It's just a video that that I take every month that kind of just documents the Artwalk, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I try to promote people that are having their art up for the Artwalk.
Okay, yeah, so all of this is from our Expressions Artists, which is our inclusive art class for people with disabilities.
Okay.
So we have a partnership with the Flint Institute of Arts. They provide the studio space, Blick Art Materials donates all of the supplies, and our representative teaches the class.
Okay.
And we get them some experience with working in different mediums and styles, and hopefully they also develop some connections, make some friends and have a lot of fun along the way.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Well, thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you.
show my own work this year.
Great, great. And so you're part of the, what is it? What is the exhibit called?
It's a Michigan Photographers Show.
Okay.
It's a show we do every year in September.
Yeah. Oh, cool. You want to show me your art that you...
Yeah, I've got 19 pieces in the show.
Okay.
And generally they're about texture.
Oh, okay.
I like to zero in on things that have texture, and to the point where they become abstractions.
Oh, like abstract art.
And but then there are some other ones that, you know, aren't abstract.
So
This year I had a lot of fun manipulating my digital images on Photoshop.
Yeah, yeah.
So a lot of these are manipulated.
Yeah, so I was
And,
going to ask you.
which is a creative process.
Yeah.
Which makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Let me just start from this end and I'll take a picture of the pictures.
Sure.
Looks like...
So I actually took this one from the driver's seat of my car going down the highway. And I just like, the sky was doing amazing things and I had to
I actually think
take a bunch of shots of it, but I did my best not to get in an accident.
Yeah, that's good. Good to tell the tale.
This one's pretty much the same story, only I think I might have actually stopped and got out of the car to do that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if your windshield looks like that, you should probably wash it or something.
And this, I just wanted to zero in on the texture of this bench.
Oh yeah, so that's like a bench you sit on.
And park benches made out of steel.
Yeah, but you can see the other picture
Coming
behind
close
it.
into it, it does some cool stuff.
Yeah, it does. That is cool.
Dark chocolate peanut M&Ms are my very favorite in the whole world. So I find myself staring at them a lot.
So
And anything I stare at a lot is going to end up being photographed.
So do you ever put cryptic messages in your M&Ms, or is it always just abstract?
The most organized I ever got was arranging them according to color theory, which is the piece on the right, which I call Irresistible with Color Theory, and the one on the left is Irresistible with Chaos, because they're not organized in any special manner.
Oh yeah, that's what my pictures look like.
So I went off the grid about 12 years ago.
Oh really?
Yeah, and so I watch TV with an antenna.
Wow.
And when you do that, you get a lot of interference.
And that's what it looks like.
So anything I see a lot of is going to end up being photographed.
Yeah, I do kind of remember that.
I love gardening, so I spend a lot of time in my yard. I was looking for texture, and I thought, well, the grass has some really cool texture, but it didn't come to life until I turned it into a black and white. And then it kind of sprung up. So that's actually just my front lawn.
Just wanted to get your tag.
It's like from the Andy Warhol collection, you know? It's like, if you can sell anything as art, right?
You have more?
Including your front lawn. All these in the back are mine.
All of them all the way around? Cool.
So these, I took about 100 pictures of this sailboat out on Lake Huron at Tawas, and they were all shit. Oops, excuse my French. But when I got on the Photoshop, started messing around with it, I ended up turning it into something kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
This is a digital image photoshopped. We were watching the sun set on the beach at Empire, Michigan, on Lake Michigan. This was in Lake Dora in Florida, by Mount Dora, and people said they just saw alligators in there, so we were over there looking for the alligators, but we stood there the longest time and the alligators didn't come back, so I just started shooting pictures of the lily pads.
Aren't you glad the alligators did not come back?
And I was just laying on the grass looking up at the sky underneath this Kwanzaa cherry tree in my front yard. It's really green leaves with bright pink flowers on it. But I turned it to gold in Photoshop, and I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
I'm a big Harry Potter fan, and
Oh, really?
I went to the Harry Potter display in Universal Studios.
Oh, I'd love to go
So that's
there.
the Hogwarts Castle.
Oh, really? I would
And
love
the
to
Harry
go there.
Potter display.
I want to go there.
And this is one of the exhibits at Epcot Center.
Okay,
So I was there with
cool.
my cousins back in March.
That's some cool
This is
stuff.
the beach at Empire.
Ooh, I see three
I was
little
just
aliens. No, it's
Looking
light.
at the texture of the beach,
See, there's three little
all the
aliens.
different
Oh,
footsteps
there
create.
we are.
Kind of looks like the Sahara Desert,
No, look at
doesn't it?
look at there. Look at there. There's little lights here.
This is the old asylum at Traverse City. They turned it into a community, and this part of it are condos now.
Yep, I've been there before.
called
They
the
had a wine tasting party of some
Oh,
kind.
speaking
there.
of wine tasting,
Is that what that is?
this was the Tall Ships Rosé from Leland House Cellars. It was so delicious, and the color was so beautiful, I had to take pictures of it. I said, that orange needs a blue background.
Yeah.
And so I took it over and set it on the railing
Yeah.
and started shooting. And we do a lot of camping in the summer. So we took a bunch of shots of the embers in the campfire. Well, actually, it was a texture kind of thing, looking for texture.
Yeah.
Just like these two are both on the beach at Empire. But this is where I spread my mother's ashes in June. She died last fall, and she loved the beach at Empire, so she said, I want you to put my ashes there. So,
Yeah.
so that's what
you did.
that is. And then right there in the surf nearby, all these pebbles are washing back and forth. And when you zero in on them, it creates a really cool textural piece.
Yeah, that's really cool. Anything else you want to say in the Artwalk video?
Oh, just that it was really exciting being part of Artwalk and getting to show my own work.
Sure. Yeah.
Had a lot of fun curating my part of the show, and
Yeah. Yeah, you're great.
glad to have such a big crowd come out and see it.
Okay. Yeah, it is. We really appreciate you.
Oh,
Artwalk
thanks.
was I like to tell people, Artwalk was your thing originally, wasn't it?
I'm sorry?
Artwalk was originally your thing, wasn't it?
Actually, I started the idea and fleshed it out with a committee from the Arts Council of
How long ago was it?
some of the people that helped me are still around. Some of them have passed away, but Bill Stolpen, Carol Brender,
Yeah.
Sam Morello, and I
I don't want them to think that my wine
put together what we know as Artwalk.
Hey, just look. Wait, so you are the artist.
Yeah, hi.
Right. And where are you from? You're fairly local, aren't you?
Yeah, I live in Clio, but I spend most of my time down in Flint. I moved back like 5 years ago, and I went to school in Chicago for art, for illustration.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I moved back and I just kind of stayed here because it's just like,
Yeah. We need some influence because, we're just kind of, there's a strong arts community in Flint, but it'd be great to have some influence of somebody that knows about Chicago art, you know what I mean? It'd
or
be
just,
great.
just like fresh things kind of happening.
Yeah, you should get involved with the Creative Alliance.
Yeah,
Are you involved with any of the other arts groups?
Art groups? I know people, but I'm not like a member of anything yet. It's
Yeah.
just been kind of like building.
Cool.
But yeah, I have like a barn, a pole barn studio. I call it Art Barn.
Yeah.
So a lot of like this setup kind of is like influenced by.
Oh, let me see it here.
I was gonna say you can find me on Instagram or Facebook by typing it here. I drew you something. So that's here. I drew you something. So
What?
here I drew you something.
Oh.
Those are my handles on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Do you have like a little card or something that you can zoom in on? Okay. I'll zoom in on this
Yeah. And then this
because
is like
you
the things.
are going to be flooded with phone calls now that you've been on my video. I'm here.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you
Yeah.
too.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Yeah, thank you.
So much. Your smile is all that I need to survive this loneliness and sad. Don't you worry about a thing. Temptation might be all around me, but it's not the same.
Transporter 2. In this episode, it starts out shortly after the first one ends, Janet's harrowing experience, and I let you see her recovery and also a little bit of her darker side. Now, I have to explain to you one of the problems that I have with science fiction in print and also in video is they're handling a virtual reality and hologram images as having mass. They don't. If you see a chair in virtual reality and you try to sit in it, you will fall on the floor. So I try to stay true to this concept throughout all of my book and I will into these news stories. But what happens is when you are, how will people compensate for this shortcoming of not being able to physically touch? I think it's going to bring out a new form of voyeurism. We're already seeing it now. I mean, there are so many people that just love to show you their private lives, and people like to watch. I mean, that's what's happening now, and it is a form of voyeurism. And I think that this is going to kind of expand under virtual reality. For good or bad, I don't know what that is. It's a social thing that's going to happen, and it is happening. So this story does get a bit steamy, more so than my other stories, but I hope you enjoy it.